Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how are you today? Before we get started, if you haven't signed up for our newsletter yet, please do so. All the information you're going to need is in the description box below. And if you would like to contribute anything to our newsletter, like recipes, articles, videos, if you would like your pet highlighted or veteran highlighted, just email me or Trish, okay, and we'll get it done for you. Also, there's also links in the description box to small businesses, and these small businesses are owned by people in our community. Okay, so if you're looking for interesting things to add to your preps or for Christmas shopping or whatever, click on these links, okay? And you'll get some really awesome products. All right, so grab your coffee, maybe some chocolate, because you just never know with me what's going to come out of my mouth, what's going on in the world today. You just have to be prepared somehow. So, yesterday, in the video yesterday, a subscriber had emailed me a list of things to pick up for your vehicle, and he said. He emailed me again and he said, I should have added windshield wiper blades, 2 sets for each vehicle. So that's, thank you for, emailing me that. So if you are buying things for your cars, don't forget to get windshield wiper blades as well. So on to this. Another email came in from a subscriber. She said, I've heard this for months that we are getting a raise in our Social Security. Yeah, my mom was just talking about this as well. She said, BS. We got our notices today and neither my husband's or mine went up even 1 penny. To top it off, our food stamps are cut way down. We won't starve, but without preps, we would have not much to eat. That's all for now. Bless you. Well, bless you, baby. I love you. Yeah, a lot of people are saying, yeah, we're supposed to get raises. My mom even said it. And she said, as soon as we get a raise in Social Security or whatever the case may be, guess what also gets raised? Your Medicaid. So that raise quickly goes away because the Medicaid also gets taken right out. It's like an automatic withdrawal from your Social Security. So it's kind of pointless anyway. It really is. It's so stupid. So there's going to be also this. The other day I had said something in a video that a subscriber had emailed me and said that on Amazon there was a very good sale going on right now with buttered powder. Powdered butter, and peas. But she didn't tell me what the brand was. And here it was Augustin Farms. So she said, sorry, I had a brain fart and didn't attach pictures of the products on sale when I mentioned the powdered butter and the peas on Amazon. They're both great prices right now. I've watched for sales on the daily and have seen the powdered butter go as high as $46. That's a lot of money. Wow. Now may be a good time to grab a few. Stay well. And I love the channel. Well, I love you, sweetheart. So I have pictures of them. The peas are on sale for $16.98 and the butter is $17.07. So here are the pictures for you. Okay, so this video was sent to me, and I'm going to put the link in the description box below, okay, because I don't want to put the video in the video, okay, because I don't want to get in trouble for doing something like that. But this is a video, okay, of American teachers being forced to act like I've never seen something like this before in my life. And, my sister Janine, she's a retired teacher, okay? And when I saw this, I was like, I can't even imagine my sister doing this. What's really going on? and it's to get money for supplies for their students. It's absolutely disgusting and embarrassing, and I've never in my life have seen anything like this in my life. I mean, when you're watching it, you're like, is this a game? What is this? What? It's really bad. So click on the link. Okay, it's a Twitter link. Even if you don't have a Twitter, you can still watch it. It's awful. It really is. So the other day in a video, I had talked about something called smart dust. And I was just like, I don't know what this is. Okay, because an email came in from a subscriber. And she said, in case you were wondering about smart dust, it's not a secret and we get sprayed daily with chemicals. This is one report. There are many and have been for at least 7 years. My brother-in-law worked in Alabama on these planes loading the canisters. He just passed away in September of cancer from these chemicals. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. These pictures I took just 2 days ago from my porch. Nanochips and smart dust, dangerous. Oh my gosh. All right, so here's the pictures that she's talking about. Plus, there's going to be a link in the description box below. Okay, so hang on. Okay, so this was sent to me, and she said, I took your advice and shopped online. Since I have no one to go shopping with me, I was getting ready to order the Walmart version of light brown sugar, and I looked at the other brown sugar. I about spit out my coffee when I seen the price of the other brown sugar. So sending you a picture of my screenshot. Love your channel, love your laughter. Well, thank you, baby. I love you. So yeah, when you see this, like when you go to like Great Value, all right, and then you go to like organic or, name brand, which I never buy name brand. I don't care. It's all the same to me. You're really, it's absurd. So here you go. And now this. So she says, for those that want to know, not to gross you out, but this is freaking ridiculous. Over $15 for ground beef. That doesn't expire until 12/21, but it looks like it expired 3 months ago. The second picture is not ground turkey. That is apparently hamburger as well. That doesn't expire until 12/24. Yeah, that when you see these pictures, you're going to be like, I wouldn't feed that to my dog. Just saying. Here you go. So a subscriber had sent these links to me, okay? She says, I'm looking to get into some trays and seeds, both microgreen and regular outdoor seeds that sprout fast, which is especially good to grow indoors if it's winter or the weather is bad and they seem easy to grow. Both websites have how-to videos and they sell kits as well as with some trays and the seeds. I also think it would be good to have some kind of indoor growing light. You can also grow these in jars that you add water to daily if you're in a hurry and have some green crunchy greens. I didn't realize how many varieties there are, and they have lots of nutrients and vitamins. Good to have on hands when the stores run out of food. Absolutely, sweetheart. So the links, okay, will be in the description box below. All right, so you can get these seeds and these trays. All right. And listen, one of my subscribers wants to ask Santa for this, but I think that she has so if anybody wants to buy this for her, and put it under the tree for her, okay, by all means. If you want to do, what is it called? The white elephant gift giving things. Like in our family, we do Pollyanna. Does anybody remember what Pollyanna is? Where you put all the names of your family members in a hat and then you pick the name out of the hat and that's the person that you buy for? Let's do this, okay? So this is what she wants for Christmas. Let's get it done. Here you go. Okay, now what I'm about to show you is a video that was taken on Jupiter Island in Florida. Now, I have family that lives in Jupiter Island in Florida, okay? And this is the most unbelievable thing. Okay, this is immigrants, okay, getting off a boat at Jupiter Island. And it's not like this is like some small tiny raft, okay? Someone actually aided these people in getting here. And what you're going to see is a boat that is named Reel, R-E-E-L, Therapy, with a whole bunch of immigrants getting off of this boat and just walking onto our beaches. Anyway, take a look.
That's Jupiter, Florida for you. That guy's calling. Unbelievable.
And then when I saw this, I said to myself, this has got to be planned. I mean, there's no other way to explain it. So, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear described the series of tornadoes, right, that ripped through several states in the Midwest and South over the weekend, right, transforming homes and businesses into piles of rubble. And one of my channel moderators, okay, you know her as TLWKY, okay, her name is Tara, all right. Over 100 people are feared to be deceased here, okay. FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell said events like this will be our new normal. Do you know what that says to me? That this is all like a plan. I mean, I've heard of things because people have said this to me. What is it? HAARP, HARP? Is that right? Am I saying that right? Where weather can be manipulated. Okay. They're saying it a completely different way, but I don't believe it for a second. I really don't. I can't believe it. I can't. Okay. And they're saying that it's in the age of climate control, or climate change rather. And Potato was more cautious on Saturday because, you know, he's going to Kentucky to survey the damage. You can't even survey what comes out of your mouth, but yet you're going to survey the damage in Kentucky and the Midwestern states that were completely destroyed by these tornadoes? Is this a joke? And it's telling reporters it's too early to know the specific effect climate change had on this week's storms. You know what? I want you to go to my channel moderator, Tara. I want you to go to her and her husband and their 2 little girls. And I want you to tell her that this was all due to climate change. That her entire homestead was destroyed due to climate change. That's what I want you to tell her. Okay, Potato? Okay? And then I want you to rebuild every single morsel of her life out of your own pocket. And then it goes on to say, all I know is that the intensity of the weather across the board has some impacts as a consequence of the warming of the planet, and that the climate change, the specific impact on these specific storms, can't say at this point. Adding, he'd be tasking the Environmental Protection Agency and other agencies to take a look at that. Really? No. I'm sorry. But the fact is that we all know everything is more intense when the climate is warming everything, and obviously it has some impact here, but I can't give you a quantitative read on that, Potato said. How dare you? How dare you? So, I'll leave the link, okay, in the description box below so you can read the rest of this article, because I can't bring myself to read the rest of this article, because it's going to upset me, okay? And I don't want to do that, because, you know, Tara and her husband and her children, I consider them to be a part of my family, and you don't mess with family. And that's exactly what's happening here. And it's just upsetting, you know. It's very upsetting. It's upsetting to know that all of these people perished. Their lives, all these people, their lives were washed away, wiped away. Businesses, churches, homes, gone, destroyed. And for what? This is our new normal? Just like Rona is our new normal? No. No. And then this. Okay, so talking about inflation, all right? If inflation has been hitting your monthly expenses hard like it has been for all of us, right? It will come as no surprise that Tampa, which is where I live, all right, has seen the largest inflation increase across the board out of all major cities in the U.S. Yeah, In a new report, Tampa tops the list of major cities with an 8% inflation rate compared to this time last year. That's pushing more people and businesses to the suburbs. Okay. Now, rent has gone up insane. All right, in a town called Lakeland. Okay. And that's Lakeland is Polk County. Okay. Just because of the market boom there, and people are moving here because they can't afford Tampa. All right. Now, there's a woman who opened up a Rita's Italian Ice franchise in Lakeland, okay, during the pandemic. And she says, aside from challenges with the supply chain and increasing costs, rent is also going up as more people and businesses look for cheaper prices. And from the gas pump to the grocery store, everything is getting more expensive in Tampa. And yeah, it is. It's I can't even explain it. I really can't. And the influx of new Florida residents that fled like lockdowns in former states, that is what is being blamed. People are blaming them, and you can't really blame them. You really can't. I don't know who to blame. I really don't. But more people means more inflation. And with Tampa now topping the national rate of 6.8% by more than 1%, there may not be a quick end to the current round of inflation. And the Federal Reserve recently dropped the word transitory, which you know as well as I do, it's not transitory, okay? Meaning temporary from its description of the current inflation trend. So, with that being said, guys, that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one. I love you. Stay safe, stay positive, keep prepping. And as always, fearless. Ciao.